All right, what's going on? What's going on, all my new current and future rideshare drivers out there? Welcome back to the channel. I'm rideshare driver Dustin. And man, oh man, the new Uber surge has finally hit my market. I was about to get ready to start heading out for the weekend. Because as we all know, it's, since everything's in the middle of the week, Halloween's in the middle of the week, nobody knows if this is really Halloween weekend or if next week is Halloween weekend. So, yeah. I was getting ready to go, and then I noticed all of a sudden the new surge that came out. What's going on, Em? What's going on, Jackson, Donnie, Jose, Andrew, Jackson? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, the new Uber surge, as everyone can see from my thing. Oh, it's finally hit our market. And I'm not too happy about it. As you can see by this screenshot right here, where I have it, where it says it's $275. That's where all the strip clubs and stuff are. That's usually when you get surge from there, you'd be making like anywhere from $10 to $20 easy on extra with the surge. What's going on, Greg? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Look at that. Turn the app on, go live, and someone hooks me up. That's what's up. Appreciate it, Greg. Appreciate it. Oh, let me zoom in so I can see everybody's stuff here. What's going on, David? The fat man, yep, we're getting screwed. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Like, I haven't drove out there yet to get this new surge, but I'm sure I've been listening to everybody else and how it's been going. From my understanding now, all these short trips in the surge is going to be where we're going to make our money, which kind of really sucks. You know what I'm saying? I liked all my long trips, but now you're going to go like 20, 30 miles, and I'm only going to get like maybe $5 to $10 extra. That kind of... a little bit of demoralizing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, oh, man. What's going on? What's going on, Warren? Welcome to the new world of surge. Ah! I am not excited about it. I know it was going to come eventually, but I was hoping to last as long as we could with the old surge. And it's just happened this week, at least for my app. I got a couple people in the Tampa market as well messaged me, and they said it was like, on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever when it finally was released. Will Connor said, must be nice to be in an area with surges. I'm lucky to get 2 rides an hour here. Oof, that must be a smaller market. I'm sorry to hear that, William. Crystal, what's going on? Welcome to the new surge. Chicago Uber driver here. Yeah, see, I watch Rideshare Revolution's thing, so I know that you guys have had the new surge for quite a while now, and he's been making it work for him, but I mean, he puts in them hours. He gets that time, so... you know what I'm saying? I only do the weekend, so I only have certain goals, at least right now, until I pass my real estate. Then I might start driving a little bit more during the week, just to try to get some more potential clients and whatnot. So I'm glad, though, that I don't, like, rely on Uber and Lyft for all my income, which I always tell everybody. Please, make sure you have extra things. I would never recommend anybody quit to do this full-time. Some markets you can get away with it. A lot of others you can't. And the fact, of course, you can be deactivated any time is never, good motivation. Uber is still charging them the multiple times surge and paying you peanuts. Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying. What's going on, Denise? Warren B, you can go, let's say, 30 miles and only get that $275 surge. You just don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a gamble. I mean, this whole rideshare thing alone is a gamble, you know what I'm saying? Except when you have private clientele, that kind of helps you know what you're going to have, an estimate before you ever go out. Like usually, I had someone that was going to be tonight, and then they told me that, never mind, they didn't want to. So I was like, okay, which kind of sucks, because that's like a guaranteed $50 tip. Easy, right off the bat. And then I was going to go out there, and then I saw the new surge on there. I was like, oh, man, now do I really want to go out tonight? I'm like, I don't know. I know my wife and kid are going to go see a movie, and I have the other kids. So I was like, And with all this crap going on with the late shift, people, I don't know what happened, but riders have been going crazy lately. There's another report, I guess I'll make another video on this Uber driver in New York, I think. He got smashed in the head with a brick. Like, what is going on nowadays? This is just insane. And, of course, they always tell drivers, not to carry weapons and crap. Pfft, screw that. I tell drivers all the time, please, I recommend you do whatever you feel is necessary to stay safe out there. Because you have to stay safe out there. Wait until they change it where you make less per mile, more per minute. I think they already did that. What are you doing? You making all the lights on. Oh, you want me to put you on? I'll put you on live. Here's my wife, y'all. Yeah. See, that's what she gets for messing with me. They just came back from dinner. They're about to go to the movies. So, yeah, I'm just probably going to stay home today. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go out there now. With my private clientele canceling on me. Nah. What's this say? Oakley Lee Smith. I haven't been on Uber in a little while. Does the app have profile pictures for passenger yet? Hell to the no. Hell to the no, they don't. They sure as hell need to. They surely need to have pictures. That would make our lives so much easier on so many different levels. But from my understanding, I hate to say it, but they're like trying to phase us out, really. I mean, we all know it's going to come eventually with cars and everything. And I just saw Uber Hints. I think he just did a video on, what was it? The drones. Drones delivering you food. Can you imagine that? People are going to hack the drones and stuff. That'll be funny. Someone will be like, I didn't get my food. It didn't come. It got hacked down the street. David said, Trump. That is what's going on. I don't do politics, man. I don't ever get into that. That's one of my 4 rules you don't talk about. You don't talk about politics. That was just the missus checking up on you. No, she just wanted to be a pain, mess with me a little bit. She ain't think I was going to throw her on live. So that's what she gets. Ooh, how do you say his name? Valazar. Here in Pittsburgh, I see much less cars with Uber stickers on it. Last year, it was like every 3rd car was passing by had an Uber sign. Now you hardly see any either. Many quit or not having commercial insurance. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of drivers. That's why Uber doesn't really care too much because they have a quick turnaround. You know what I'm saying? People come, they join, they get the new driver sign-on bonus or guarantee or whatever, and then most of them, like, they just quit. Either they can't make the system work for them or, you know, they just, you know, everyone's got their different reasons. You just got to make these systems work for you. That is the best thing you can do. That's why I always tell people, get private clientele. Give your number out. You know what I'm saying? I know the whole new thing out with Uber says don't give your referral code out. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking on that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're always going to need new riders and everything else, so I don't understand them. But either way, give your personal number out then. Have them call you. Have them pull up, get in the car. They request you over and over till you're their driver. Voila, blam. Uber gets paid. You're covered under insurance. Everything's gravy. Andrew says, will they deactivate the drone if it goes to the wrong place? I know, right? What if it gets reported too many times? David, trailer, no need to hack. GPS send me the wrong location all the time. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? How's this new and improved app that is supposed to be so helpful and friendly to drivers, how does it screw up every other weekend? Every other weekend I have people messaging me saying their earnings aren't showing up. The navigation's messing up. They can't even accept trips. Like, there's so many different things going on with these apps. It is just insane. What's going on, David? Robert said, I canceled 2 trips today for the underage passengers. They said, I take Uber all the time. I said, call them because you weren't getting this one. That's right, man. You did it right. Always refuse unaccompanied minors, people. Because that is the same excuse we will get nonstop. The last driver let me do it. The last driver let me do it. It's like, I don't give a damn if it's surging, well, I guess $10 extra. That $10 extra just ain't worth it, people. It ain't worth it. O.C. Smith said, in your personal opinion, what needs to change with Uber to make it better? The number one thing, I bet you right now, everyone give me a thumbs up if you agree, that it doesn't matter how shitty this app is. If they gave us all at least $1 raise per minute, you know, or per the mile rate, everybody would be happy. If they just gave everybody $1 raise at least, bam, we would give 2 shits of how crappy the app has been treating us and all these complications. If they gave everybody a raise, that would shut all drivers up. I mean, just instantly. That's the best thing they could do would be give us an increase. Sadly, we all know that's not going to happen. In fact, from my understanding, it's just every year or other year, we just notice they change it all and things just go down. they keep lowering our stuff and then tell us they're giving us more. So now, from my understanding, in a lot of the bigger markets, it's more profitable to go slower, actually take people if they want to stop at stores and stuff. Stop at a store, wait however long, because then I guess you're actually making more money than you would taking them straight to the trip. Uber Bucks, Philly guy, what's going on, man? Dal said, my first Halloween weekend, how does it go to be in Lubbock, Texas? I don't know how it will be in Lubbock, Texas. I do know that Halloween, okay, everyone always wants to know about working Halloween. Honestly, Halloween itself, since it falls on Wednesday this year, it'll be in the middle of the week. There's not really going to be a whole lot going on. If anything, I'd tell people not to. There's going to be so many kids out and everything. There's going to be lots of traffic. So unless you want to, you have to deal with that. You have to worry about hitting somebody or something. So personally, I'm not driving on Halloween. I mean, I got all my kids, so I'm going to be, with them, taking them out, family time. But now, this weekend, let's say like tonight or tomorrow, is going to be awesome, or it should be awesome in most markets. And next weekend, because like I said, since it falls in the middle, a lot of people have their Halloween parties either this weekend or next weekend, just because they don't know, it doesn't really matter. You can both say they're Halloween. What's going on, James? Oh, thank you, James. I appreciate that, man. Hell yeah, up to $4. Almost can give me a case of beer. Yeah. Or nowadays, what? That's a gallon and a half of gas, guys. A gallon and a half. Yeah. William said, done 9 rides, only 2 are showing up on Quest right now. See? Right there. There's another Uber glitch. But I'm sure to still make sure you follow whatever stipulations are for that. If you have to pick them up in a certain area, location, and all that. Oh, man. That light's bright. Turn my hat, I guess. Block the light. Uber Merseyside, is it worth it? Here in the UK, we have the last court hearing for Uber drivers' self-employment. Uber has lost, so on Tuesday we were over here. Could be employed by Uber? Uh-oh. Oh, man, I don't know about that. See, I would never want to be an Uber employee unless I'm actually, like, I guess, working at their office or something. Because I don't want them to have any more restrictions on me. Tell me when I have to drive, where I have to go. Think of all those rides that you decline. You won't be able to decline those rides. So they're going to make it so they might try to say, okay, we're going to give you a 25-hour guarantee. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. Let me rephrase that. We know damn well they ain't going to give us 25 an hour. They might say guaranteed $15 or $20 an hour if, you work from 5 to 9, but you have to accept every ride. And having to accept every ride is where I draw the line, and I'm like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have certain areas where they don't like to go, which, you shouldn't be like that, but that's just how shit rolls. I'm gonna be real with everybody. That's how it goes. A lot of people are like that. And, so they're going to probably put on stipulations where if you don't go here and there, where they say and accept every ride, that you're not going to be guaranteed that money, which that's going to piss off even more people. What's going on, James? Oh, all right, 6. Got 2 gallons of gas. Yeah, thank you, man. What's going on, Andrew, William? Oh, I'm trying to catch up everything. Dustin, you drive in Tampa? Yes, I drive in the Tampa area. Tampa, Wesley Chapel, St. Pete, all that good stuff. Brandon. Well, Connor, I want that scary money. What's up, Dave the Uber Slave? What's going on, man? He's got a good channel. Everyone should check that out. He's really good at editing and stuff. I think he even sold one of his little video things. Because he's just the Uber slave. He's the pimp. He's the master of that. It's good, man. Congrats again on that. Scared to work on Black Friday? Oh, hell no. Black Friday is a really good time to work, believe it or not. Of course, if you have an XL like I do, be prepared to be hauling stuff around. Because people are going to be picking you up, pick up TVs and stuff like that. Which, as long as it fits and doesn't mess up anything, I don't mind. David said, had a 1-star rider request that I denied. Don't want those pushed on us. Yeah. A lot of people don't even accept riders when it says like 4.6, 4.7. People don't even accept those most of the time. Which, is our right as independent contractors still, last I checked. So it's like, whew, yeah. Cali girl. What's going on, Murata? Andrew said the Philly market has picture requests. Does any other market have? Hold on. Has picked your quest. See, I don't even have quest. I would love to be able to pick my quest. So just to have a quest, man, I salute you. I would love to have a quest. Zofaith, have you ever drove in any famous people, football, baseball, etc.? Sadly, no, I have not been that lucky, because you know damn well I'd make a video on it. I'd be like, yo, man, let me get a picture. Can I get instead of a picture, something like, can I just have a quick 10, 20-second video with you? That's what I would do. But I'm hoping to one day. Then I said, what is the process? Have your own app, pick up packs. I get all that. I asked all the time. They ask me what they want to be their driver. All right, to be their driver, you'd have to give them your phone number. Then they'd call you, you pull up, they get in your vehicle, you have them request over and over again. Sometimes it happens on the first time. Most of the time it happens second, third time. And then as soon as you're the driver, then you can go. Other than that, if they get somebody else, just have them cancel. Sometimes you might want to turn your app off and then turn it back on, and it like kind of resets things. That way you'll get the request. But that's it. Plain and simple. James Anderson, more gas. Ah, that's what's up. I appreciate that. Dang. $10. I think that's the biggest super chat I've ever had right there was $10. Thank you so much. 16 bucks right there gives me almost half a tank. Oh, yeah. You guys are just trying to get me to go out tonight. Like, I won't have no excuse. I'll have money. I'll have gas. I mean, of course, we don't get any of this, anything we make on YouTube for a month is behind. So anything, super chats, you know, money just from the ads and everything with YouTube, we get all that next month. But I still appreciate it, and it's still awesome. Uber Bucks Philly guy, I am taking the night off to drink. Let's meet up for a beer. I go to St. Pete. I have my kids tonight, man. Otherwise, I'm thinking about maybe trying to start something for Tampa people. See if we can get a little group meet up just to say, hey, what's up? Have some fun. Robert, shout out of California. What's going on, Robert? Shout out in Cali. Dave Ubersave, thank you. Noticed a couple days ago that you started one of the Facebook groups that I joined, Uber Driver 101 or something. Yep, Uber Lyft Driver 101. Yeah, that's my group I started like last year, I think. Yeah, I got like 18,000 people in there or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got kicked out of a lot of groups making that group. Because, you know, a lot of groups don't let you share in groups and stuff in there. And then Fridays, I let everybody advertise stuff in my group for free. So that way, you know, just try to get back to the people. Try to be a people person the best I can. Dale says, no kind of promotion in the Lubbock, Texas market. Oh, man. See, like I said, I haven't had promotion in so long, it's insane. It's insane I haven't seen promotions. I think last year's the last time I saw it. Quest 360 says, what is this quest you speak of? I have not seen a quest in Uber in over a year. Yep, see? Look, I'm not the only one. That's awesome. Dave the Uber slave. James, fill up the tank. Oh, what's that mean? Oh, James. Thanks, James. Dang, man. 33, yep, almost to a full tank. Full tank's like 47, 46, depending on if I use the GetUpSide app. I don't know if anybody knows that. I have those links to that in the description below. That app is so awesome, and it's got a referral system that when people use the gas app, you get like 2 cents per gallon. But you get that forever, as long as they keep using the app. It's really cool. Thank you. I appreciate that, James. You're awesome, man. You are the... What is that? You are the super chat guy. That's the most I've ever had on one super chat. It's $33 total. That's the most I've ever seen on super chat. For me, at least. Will Connor says, have the pack stand in front of every cart and do the request. Get you first every time. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it'll work like that. Just depends on how everyone's near you. Smith says, have you ever experienced negative behavior from other Uber drivers? Hell yeah. Everyone's had that. You know what I'm saying? You pull up, especially if you're waiting at the Tampa airport or something like that. You get people give you them looks all the time, and they act like you're out there stealing their money or something. It's like, dude, we're all in the line. We're in the queue. Everyone gets a turn. But yeah, it's funny. Then I've had some people be like, hey, I recognize you. Don't you do videos? And I'm like, no, that ain't me. I don't know what you're talking about. No, negative ghostwriter. And then when I say that to them, it clicks in sometimes. They're like, what? Let's go, bro, next time. Yeah, we'll see, man. And I see it says, what about people in Germany? When is the tour coming? I have no clue about over there. I can't speak for other countries. David said, yes, let's do the meetup. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to get something going for everybody. Chuck says, have to go, Dustin. Have a good night, man. You have a good night too, man. Be safe. Get that money. Don't take crap from nobody. And worst case scenario. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Did I lose my famous Smackovich? Oh, no. The Smackovich. Light, sleek, durable. Smacks people from far behind. I love that thing. My kids picked it up today and tried to use it on me. And they're like, Daddy, Smackovich. I'm like, what? What do you say? Greg says, if I'm not good enough to drive you 4.6, then you're not good enough for me to drive you a 4.6. I know, right? Yeah, I hear that. See, me, I don't really care about their rating too much, because I'm saying a lot of drivers actually give riders bad ratings if they don't get tipped. I mean, let's face it. That's what people starting up back, like a couple years ago, that if riders didn't tip, go ahead and don't give them 5 stars. Which, I mean, I don't know. I don't worry about that too much. Now, what I worry about is what you look like and what you're saying and doing when you roll up to my vehicle. You know what I'm saying? If you look drunk and hammered and stuff, that's when I might like, nah, you're not coming with me type deal. But other than that, yeah. Dave said, that's cool of you. Yes, it is, Dave. That is awesome. I ain't never had nobody give me that much super chat or get the super chat even that high. Like, all right, guys, let's hit $50 tonight. That's like, what, 33 bucks? That's at least 2 hours of driving, probably. Depending on if I had XLs or Xs. Hey, Dustin, do you give out candy on Halloween while you drive? Now, the weekend, like I said, I'm not going to personally drive on Halloween. When it has been a Friday or Saturday, I did drive, and yes, I had mints. You know what I'm saying? Or the other cheap candy, like the candy corn. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but people eat up candy corn like it's going out of style. You know what I'm saying? Dan said, I made a mistake 2 years ago, left a bag in a car. It melts in Fort Lauderdale. Yes, it does. You leave anything in the heat here in Florida and you start melting. If it doesn't melt, you will melt. Oof, I didn't turn the car on. It's getting a little hot up in here. Dave the Herbers, have you heard of the Jogging Squad YouTube channel? They live in Tampa. No, I haven't heard of them, man. I have not heard of them at all. Lee Smith, I drive for Lyft now. I've been riding with my service animal, a little 5-pound Chihuahua. Most of my passengers love it. Great icebreaker, big tips. Have you ever seen any drivers with dogs? No, personally, no. I have never seen any drivers with dogs, but I have heard about it. And I've even seen like 2 videos or something that went viral that the drivers were having dogs and whatever. So, and from my understanding, if we have to pick up all passengers that have service animals, I guess technically we should be able to have a service animal. Of course, that also messes things up in a way too, because we won't have that extra seat. So I'm not really sure how that goes. I don't know if you would really get in trouble for that or anything. I guess it just depends if people complain. You know how it works, just like anything. You can get away with almost anything as long as no one complains about it. Tonight's video is sponsored to you by root beer. Greg said, I was just kidding. I don't turn down rides too often. LOL, my Central Florida market is too slow to be turning down rides. I hear that, Greg. Dave, the Uber slave, free mints from Chick-fil-A. You go to Dollar Tree and get all that stuff nice and cheap. David says, my philosophy on ratings is as follows. I don't bother with anyone other than 1 or 5. It's a simple question. Would I allow the individual or person in my vehicle again? That is so true, Dave. That's all I do too. I don't ever go in between. You either get a 5-star or a 1-star. I mean, this thing about it, ain't nobody got time for all that low star stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, 4, 3. Just like we hate that crap. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to give me a 4, you might as well just give me a 1. David said, service animal, great idea. I wonder how they take my fish tank. Oh, that's funny. Or have like an iguana or something like that. Dark Road Run, what's going on, man? Oh, thanks, man. Yep, now we definitely are the highest super chat I've ever had in any videos yet. Almost to a full tank. Yeah, baby. David said, usually if it's a 1, they're getting reported for something. That's right. I agree with that totally. And that's why I'm sure everybody remembers what? Last year, I thought they said something about if we got rated anything less than 5 stars, that they were supposed to tell us why. I don't know how many times I've had other people tell me, oh, I got 1 star, or my rating went down and everything else, and I don't know why. Because we all know a lot of times people just want that free ride. And I don't get why, if something does happen, why Uber automatically deactivates us and then has their investigation with them. That they should call us and talk to us and ask us what happened. I don't know how many drivers are sitting out here getting deactivated because some rider gave them a false report, said they were drunk on the job or something. But it's like, if you have dash cam footage of you driving and everything went good, and of course like an argument went down or something, then obviously Uber is going to know what really happened. But it just, I don't know, it amazes me all the time. That's why also doing the late shift is really risky, because that's when all the crazy crap happens, and when you're more likely to get reported on BS. That's just how it goes. So if your rating's dropping too low, I always recommend everybody don't do the night shift for a little while. Stay during the day. David, it's usually if it's a 1. Yep. You are absolutely correct about the, yes, we can have service animals. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So everybody else's week going on out there. Everybody else have the new surge that's in here? Like I said, I'm not too thrilled about the new surge, because I know that means no more really like nice long runs. Like I've seen like Gio, I've seen his thing where he's gotten really lucky and had those high dollar surges. It doesn't really surge that much here in Tampa, Florida. You would think it would, considering we're in Florida. This is the vacation spot lots of people come to. But it doesn't really surge a whole lot. And if it does, I mean, I guess $2.75, I think we might see $5 to $10. I think that's going to be the highest. If anybody watching ever does get any higher surge and stuff, please screenshot it and email it to me. Dustin_Nicol@yahoo.com. Because I would love to see a higher surge. David said, had 2 1-star ratings, no rider feedback. Yeah, it's crazy. Dave says, like, guys, is it worth it? I'm dreading it if we get the new surge. Yeah, like I said, it just happened. Oh no, the mosquitoes are coming out in Florida, man. They're evil. Mosquitoes and ants, just like a war. Gina, what's going on? James said I had a surge in 2016 that was 9.8. Damn, see, that was when everything was even a lot better. That's what, 2 rate cuts ago? Oh man. Oh, yep, we got some Halloween decorations going on behind me. Oh. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with the new surge. Will this new surge make me stop driving? Hell no. I don't worry about it that much. Oh man, mosquitoes got in here. I'm being attacked. That's not gonna be good. Uh-oh. Ha-ha! That's what happens in Florida. You go out at night, you got to make sure you have bug spray, so you can see them flying around in here. They're going to my lights. Oh, no! There we go. They got $38, so I'll go buy me some Raid. Shh. Die! So is anybody thinking of anybody that is going to try to, risk it and drive on Halloween? Are you going to have any kind of cool outfit on or anything like that? If you are, please just do not have like face paint or mask on. Okay, if the app, because we all know sometimes the app will make you take a picture of yourself. If you have that stuff on, it will not work. I tried that one year. It would not work. It was really upsetting. I mean, obviously if you have a mask on, it won't work. But I've had my face painted up and it still wouldn't work. So I was like, oh man, what's going on? Oh, I'm having people message me and stuff. Uh-oh. Because, yep, the night's about to start and everyone's about to get crazy. Well, what's this? William said in D.C., it's crazy. D.C. will surge big time, but Baltimore is hit or miss. Baltimore is cheap. Dang. Jeannie says, I'm about to go do Uber here in Houston. You make sure you're careful out there. Donnie says, not me. I'm staying home. I hear that, Donnie. I think I'm pretty sure I'm going to, at least tonight. And I'll have my gas money for tomorrow at least, so that'll be cool. Yeah, probably tomorrow I'm going to talk about that video. But everyone, please be careful if you're going out there tonight or at night in general. Always carry whatever you feel is necessary to carry, okay? I don't care what it is, you know. Don't ever admit to anybody what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always joke around and be like, oh, I got the Smackovich. Yeah, I got something else for people too. When people go, you're going to act right. I ain't worried about not making it home. But we got people out here smashing people in the head with bricks, getting robbed, shot, stabbed. People just got to be careful out there, please. Definitely got to be careful out there. And with this new surge, I mean, like, definitely don't want to get hurt or anything happen to you over this little bit of extra money. Because let's just face it, it's kind of a joke. It is a little, like I said earlier, it's a little depressing and all. But that's all you can do is just move forward. Get those private clienteles, everybody. I don't care what anybody says. That's where your money is right there. Repeat customers. Everyone's going to need a ride all the time. So you might as well be the person getting the ride, right? Back to cheap people of Baltimore later. All right, William. All right, what are we? We're at 31 minutes. Yeah, ain't nobody going to watch this again. But does anybody have any questions for me or anything else? Like I said, I'll be doing another video later. Try to go live again during the week. Normally, how often do you get gas during the week? During the week, like once, maybe twice. Because like I said, I don't really drive during the week much. Everything I do is mainly the weekend, at least for now. But I mean, my 2015 Toyota Sienna, I mean, I get really good gas mileage. And as we know, a lot of trips are just short trips anyways, so just... You're not really racking up too many miles going over and over, and you're getting at least the base fare to a little bit more. That's why I always tell people, tips, we're just like everything else. Tips is where we make all our money. You know what I'm saying? That's really how it is. Unless you're in those really bigger markets where you're getting those nice long rides all the time. Other than that, it's just tips. What's to say? I don't even know how to drive yet, but I like watching your videos. I appreciate it, man. Aussie said, I have 738 trips total on Uber, star rating 478. When I first started with them, I drove with my girlfriend in the front passenger seat. Oh, man, you got lucky you didn't get in trouble for that. Yeah, you definitely don't want to ever drive with anybody with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean... Back in the day when Uber just started, people could get away with that because they'd be like, oh, we're training, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. But yeah, now we don't do that. Chris says, how much do you make per week for Uber? Probably average at least between $200 to $500 for between 20, 30 hours. But a lot of that's not actually driving, you know what I'm saying? After you pick up somebody, you stop, you have the app on while you're sitting there waiting 10, 15 minutes. Don't get a hit, move over a little bit, go a block away, sit there and wait. Almost made it 280 trips before finding out that it was illegal. Hey, but you're still on the platform, so you technically didn't miss out too much because you're still good and still there. What's going on, David Smith? What's going on, man? Gina Marie, be careful, I don't know who's driving tonight. That's right. Bring your Smackovich, pepper spray, whatever you think you're going to need out there. What's going on, David? And another David, in Jacksonville, I generally get 3 to 4 Lyft trips for every 1 Uber. Yeah. Wow, really? Actually, it's the reverse here. For me, usually Uber is way more popping than Lyft. But always check, especially with this new surge now. Check between the apps, guys, because sometimes when it's not surging for Uber, it's surging heavily for Lyft. And then, you know, vice versa. But always be checking both apps, because then if it's surging really good for Lyft and not Uber, I'll shut Uber down. I don't give a damn. I want that surge money. I know everybody else does, too. More money is the best. That's what we're trying to do. We're all trying to get that money somehow, one way or another. But does anybody have any questions or anything? Before I go ahead and shut this down, we're at 34 minutes. I know anybody ain't going to watch this again. Any other questions? Questions. Ooh, David says, Lyft really surges during the day here. Yeah, during the day, it really does suck for surges. Except, of course, the early morning and then the rush hour. Charles said, 4 to 10:30 on party nights is good money on big party nights. Take out, let the brave ones pick them up. Yep, that's it. That's what most people do. A lot of smarter, I would like to say, it sounds bad to say it like that. The smarter drivers will do like really early from like you said, 10, 11 o'clock, where you're done dropping people off, people are going out, and then they're starting to get messed up. The braver drivers are the ones picking them up to get at freaking 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Those are the brave people right there. I'm sure everyone saw the video I made. I think I posted it yesterday where the guy was driving and he got puked all on. The driver or the rider puked all over himself, all on the driver. Oh man! But you notice he didn't have any puke bags or buckets either. That was just horrible. So I always gotta have this puke bags and buckets if you're driving any time at night, and you should always have them anyways because you don't know what someone else's lifestyle is. Someone else's lifestyle, they may get drunk all day long. So pukes can happen at any moment. What's going on, Lisa? Sal says, no questions, but greetings from Germany. What's going on, Sal? Greetings from across the freaking globe. Dave says, I'm going to watch this again to learn how to get super chats. Oh, you crack me up, Dave. I love all that editing, though, man. I got to learn how to edit better. Well, I don't do any editing, so I got to learn how to edit. New York says, if I'm passing a construction zone that has a speed limit, but there's no construction going on, can I go the regular speed limit? No. You always go whatever that speed limit sign is out there for the construction. Because you know what the cop's going to say? The cop's going to say, you saw that, didn't you? What's going on, Eric? Hi from PA. Janae Dustin had to do 3 rides, and Uber is paying $10 in the morning and 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. surge. Whoa. Yeah, but unless it's really short rides, I don't know. I do like to drive at night. That is the best because that's when you get to meet crazy people. But a lot of times they're funny, you know. And maybe I'm going to start asking people if they'll let me actually use them on my YouTube channel or something like that. So we can actually see me interacting with other people and crazy things that happen. Because a lot of people ask that all the time. Like, how come we don't have videos of all these incidents? I was like, I do. I just can't show them. I will get in trouble. I'm in a 2-party consent state. They will shut me down, sue me, all this other crap. And I'm like, screw that. David Trailer said, musician, so I can't drive bar hours. Sucks sometimes seeing other drivers pick up people when the party is over. I hear that, man. Mary says, from Daytona Beach, Florida, what's going on? DC, shout out from Arizona, heading back to the motherland, a.k.a. East Coast soon. Michael says, if a passenger has a 4.4 rating, would you pick them up? If they look sober and stuff, yeah, I'd give them a roll. Why not? And then I'd even put that in their conversation and be like, dang, man, what you be doing that you only get a 4.4? You know what I mean? Just make conversation from it and everything else. Because a lot of riders might not know what their ratings are. Let's just say, Eric, how do I set my area? I don't know what you mean. There's no setting a designated area. You can have your destination filter, which might go from, you know, certain distance. But other than that, if someone gets in your car and requests a ride anywhere, you could you could potentially end up anywhere. What do you do if people make out in your car? Let them. Maybe turn some crazy, or some like different music on or something like that. Or sometimes I used to have corn always ready and be like, let the bodies hit the floor. And then now I'd love to freak them out and stuff. I'm like, what? Dave says, my videos show the passengers and I'm still here. That's true, Dave. You were a brave man. But you have, you're in a different state too. So I think you have like different rules. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're a 2-party or 1-party. But I just make sure I don't want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? I have too much to get sued for. I can't take the risk of getting sued. The wife will take the smack-a-bitch and use it on me. She'll be like, you knew better. You knew better. Smith says, how you say smack-a-bitch? I'm feeling like that. It's smack-o-vitch. You say it so fast, it sounds like smack-a-bitch, but it's really the smack-a-vitch. So that way it's kid-friendly. You know what I'm saying? They come to your door with unaccompanied minors and stuff like, what? Come on, watch out, get out. No. What is the best music mix you use? I just have I don't really have a music mix. I just know from now and then I'll turn something on crazy. I usually leave it on like really low anyways, so I like to engage with my passengers. If they don't want to talk, they'll, you know, usually say something. Hey, can you put the music on? Or, you know, the best one is, do you have an aux cord? I'm like, no, but I have this. What do you need? Like, we can hook some Spotify up or something. Oh, Michael, if a passenger tries to consume alcohol in your vehicle and the cops pull over a driver, will the Uber driver get in trouble or just the passenger? I'm going to say both. Okay, it's your vehicle. You're in control of what goes on in your vehicle at all times. That is still an open container in your vehicle. So personally, do not risk it. Do not risk it. Smith says, I drive at the Oakland airport here in California. I do only airport trips. I average about 700 to 1,000 a week. Have you tried airport trips? Yes, I have, but I am too impatient, to sit there and wait for an hour to 2 hours to get a ride that could potentially only be like 10, 15 minutes away. But if I drop somebody off at the airport and the queue's low and everything, yeah, I'll sit there and wait a little bit. It just all depends. Kind of mood I'm in if I want to get out and stretch. I work 6:45 a.m. to 6 p.m. Dang, go ahead. The videos, some of them are very risky. Yep, yes they are, man. That's why I say, gotta be careful. But everyone does their own thing, you know what I mean? I wouldn't dare tell another YouTuber or any other driver like what exactly they need to do or how they should do things. I just give my opinion and people take it from there. That's why I changed my name too after all that crap. Instead of being Uber Driver 101, I changed it just to be safe so I don't have to deal with that headache later on. Because I already had my one video go viral, get over 1 million views. So I don't want them clicking on my, you know what I'm saying? I don't want Uber finding me. I'm like, oh, and try to come after me. So I'm like, nah, that's okay. Jacob said, morning, good here in upstate New York. What's going on, Jacob? Autumn, Tampa here. Yeah. It's nice and hot. Just got done raining. Might rain again. I don't know. Whew. But all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this down. Thank you guys again for all the super chats. That is so awesome. That's the most I've ever had for one channel. Oh, what's that? Backseat driver. That's an awesome little name you got there. I hope you're a driver. The backseat driver. That means the riders. That's awesome right there. Jacob, over 4,200 rides in 13 months. Hell yeah, man, get it. Michael says, a ride request comes up that says long distance trip. If you accept it, can you ask the passenger for the app where they're going? If you accept it, then as soon as you hit continue, you're going to see where they're going. That would be your best bet right there. Otherwise, I might try to get you for, you know, cherry picking type deal. But if you click on that app and then you hit go and then it tells you like you're going hours away, you can go ahead and say no, you don't want to take that trip, okay? You can always refuse any rides you don't want except service animals and disabled people, of course. But other than that, if you don't want to take that 2-3 hour trip, don't do it. Just be like, that's a negative, Ghost Rider. I cannot accommodate you. I am very sorry. And then at that point, it's up to you if you're going to cancel without charging them or anything like that, which in a way to save face or rating or whatever, that might be the actual, you know, better way to go. But you just never know. What's going on, Eric? Anthony says, that's the advantage to Lyft. You can see the destination once you hit arrive. Yeah. Lyft, that's why I always said Lyft could take over, man. Lyft could do so much more stuff if they'd stop following Uber. Like Uber did the new surge crap, and then Lyft's going to do the new surge crap. It's blah, blah. They probably might as well be the same damn company, just different name. Different support people. Anthony says one of the few advantages, though. Yeah, there's not many. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this up now. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're not already. As always, get your money, stay safe, don't take crap from nobody. Dark Road when I charge passengers for my window now. That's awesome right there. That'll be 5 cents every time you press that button, please. Boop, 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 boop. But all right, guys. Just keep doing anything you get that money. Please, everybody, stay safe. Take whatever you have with you, okay? When you're going out there, whatever you carry or don't carry, don't ever admit, but just make sure you are safe and you feel safe. If you don't have a dash cam, get one. At least get the stickers saying there's a dash cam. Maybe that'll mess with people's heads and they might still act right. On a long distance, okay, I'll get this question real fast. On a long distance trip, can you charge the rider for return miles? You used to be able to ask them if you could do that before you did the trip. If they took you out of your operating area, okay, only. Not if they just took you an hour or two away and you could still operate, then no. But only if they took you out of state or something like that, could you request that? Sadly, they don't have to say yes, and if they don't say yes, then don't do it. But other than that, that's something you'd have to have them text you in the app to make sure you have proof that they said it was okay. Otherwise, you could go through a big dispute and everything else. And that used to be in the terms of service, but lately I haven't been able to find it since I made that video last year. And so I don't know if they try to change that or what. But last I knew, you were able to ask them for that. Doc Road Round 5 for down, 10 for up. That's funny right there. Oh, man. All right, everybody. You keep doing your thing. You get that money. Happy early Halloween weekend. Be safe. Watch out for crazies. Say no if you don't want the trip, because it can just be crazy out there. Oh, people still trying to text. You need to make an app for all drivers make good money. I couldn't do that. Oh, man, I'd love to, but I don't think I could ever do that. Longest ride I did, Rochester, New York to Manhattan. Man, that is a long ride right there. Woo. Congrats, Jacob. All right, guys, watch out for the surge monsters. Don't chase it. Embrace it. Best of luck to everybody. Puke bags and buckets. And I hope everyone stays safe. Okay, that is the main thing. Please make it back home. Share your location if you don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, share your location if you don't already, guys. Let somebody know where you're going. iPhones have Find My iPhone, all that stuff. Always stay in contact, because you just never know what's going to happen out there in this crazy fucking world we live in. But all right, guys. Peace out. Do your thing. Uber Lyft on.